Hey everyone, welcome to the next chapter, Career Value System. We are right now at the heart of this very course. While the tips and tricks will come later, but first we must look ourselves in the mirror and ask the hard questions. What motivates you to work? What will you not compromise on? What matters most to you? All these burning questions have very simple answers. But to be able to find the answer, you have to be brutally honest with yourself. And that is the hard part. Nonetheless, we must try and draw a line in the sand. So what is it that's required of you? Simple. Build a career value system. Building a value system can be one of the most rewarding things you can do with your time. Imagine a value system as an operating system to your career and your work, where all your everyday micro decisions are governed by your base operating system. Every time you hit an obstacle and need to decide what to do next, you can rely upon this navigation system to help you. This will also help you to not lose nerve in a tough situation, or to even be in touch with yourself when things are going really well. It's really hard, but building a core using a value system is essential. Also, I know it's hard to imagine needing this right at the beginning of the job search, but believe me, it's one of the most critical things. Having an intrinsic operating system gives you the substance to face the world. Hence, this is what we're going to be focusing on today. Now, remember, it's simple, but the trick is to remain brutally honest with yourself. You can start by downloading the PDF sheet that's linked in the description. It's a list that illustrates various work values. Take your time to go through each of them and understand what it means to you, especially the byline. The same value could have two different bylines. For example, freedom as a value could mean multiple things. Freedom to do what you want and freedom from, let's say, micromanagement. Even though it's a singular value, the bylines change the meaning of the word. While there are bylines that give meaning to the value, you can also add your own value. You can change the meaning of the value to what makes the most sense to you, or add a completely new one. Both are okay. Next, number each value on a scale of 1 to 5 as to what's most important to you. 1 being the least important and 5 being the most important. 5 is basically a non-negotiable. Next, shortlist all the 5s and write them down in a descending order of importance. Again, on top should be the most important value, and as you go down the list, the importance decreases. What you're looking at right now, this list, the list that you've basically numbered and shortlisted and written down in descending order, is your new career value system. These are values that you should not compromise on. These are your non-negotiables, and these won't change for a while. So hold on to them. I had first done this exercise in 2015, and I'll share with you next what the results were. These are work values that had come up for myself. So number 1, creativity. Creating new ideas, new projects, new products was my number 1. Number 2 was autonomy. The ability to determine the nature of my own work without needing much direction. Number 3 was excitement. I wanted to experience a high degree of excitement and energy in my work. Number 4 was salary. I wanted to accumulate a large amount of money. Number 5 was responsibility. I wanted to take on a high level of responsibility in whichever form. This was in 2015, and some of my values have changed. It's not that they remain the same. What it did help me with was to filter out opportunities that didn't align with these career values. For me, a job has to have creation of products, of projects, of new systems, of new programs. I need to have that ability to create something. So that's my number 1 in any job. So even though money is critical to me and that's my number 4 value in the value system, I wouldn't take up a job just for money, even if it means more money. Because I know, like, if I take up a job that pays me more money but has no creation, 6 months down the line, I would quit. I would definitely quit. I would hate my job and just end up back looking out for jobs that basically allow me to do that. So building a core value system helped me understand what motivates me the best. So while there could be a plethora of jobs out there, you need to be able to understand what you want before you can go out there and basically apply to something. So this one's, as you can understand, is very critical to do even before you begin the job hunt. So just to recap, having core value systems basically helps you build an operating system that'll help you understand your own motivations and those tough questions that you've always asked yourself. So do this exercise. Write down as many values as you can think of. Take the help of the list that I've provided you. Number them down, shortlist the 5s, shortlist the non-negotiables, and write them down in an order of importance. Once you do that, your list is complete, and now you know what your core value systems are. That's the end of this chapter. Thank you so much for watching, guys.